York, currently the hardest hit state amid the coronavirus outbreak. The federal government is sending a hospital ship to help with the needs of caring for those patients, but it might still not be there right away. Of course, it's got to get there. And joining us now, though, is local man Mike Green, who's being treated at a hospital in Brooklyn, New York. He's here to tell us about his experience. And Mike, I really appreciate you joining us, putting a face to this crisis right now. How are you feeling right now?
Thank you for having me, Allison. Today's a better day. Yesterday was a hard day with the new medicine that they have me on. It took a lot out of me energy-wise. It was hard to move around yesterday and pretty much do anything. But I've been keeping my spirits up, and I've been fighting as hard as I can. I've been in the hospital for now 7 days now. And the key problem that I'm having is getting past this fever. My fever it fluctuates daily, but I can't seem to break it.
You know, Mike, you put a face to this illness, but it's not a face that we've been told is representative of the most vulnerable of the population. How did you get here? Do you know where you, if you had contact with someone else, had you traveled out of the country? How did you wind up where you are today?
I honestly don't know how I contracted the coronavirus. What happened was they told us at my job, my office building, that somebody was in contact with someone who was positive. So we started working from home once that was announced. I was only in the office 3 days over the last 2 weeks. So in that time frame, I somehow contracted the virus. It started last Tuesday. The first symptoms that I had started experiencing was the dry cough. So it went from a dry cough for a couple of days, and then by the end of the week, I was experiencing high fever, and then by the end of the week, I was having I started developing the shortness of breath. But by that time, I was already at the doctor's office when that happened.
That's just incredible. Mike, our time is fleeting. We will talk with you a little bit later in the morning, but what is your advice? We're doing stories today about people, frustrated. They're tired of being at their house. The kids are home from school. They're feeling like they got going stir crazy. What's your advice for those people who don't understand perhaps how serious this threat is?
My advice to everybody is definitely take this serious, because you don't know how you can get it, and folks, I was watching an interview with some kids down in Florida yesterday, and they were saying they prefer to party and not worry about the coronavirus. This is a serious virus, and if you staying at home will help save your life. So please take that advice and stay home. Wash your hands daily, social distancing, just take care of yourselves, because you don't want to be here in the hospital with no type of contact or anything with anybody, because I don't have any type of interaction with anybody outside of the nursing staff and the doctors.
Well, we're going to talk to you coming up in the next hour or two. We have so many more questions for you, Mike. We're sending you the best, and we will check back in with you. We appreciate your time.
Thank you, Allison.
Okay. Check back in with local man Mike Green, who is now recovering, we're going to say, in a Brooklyn hospital. He came down with COVID-19. Steve, over to you.
Appreciate Mike joining us. And